Alright, let's kick some ass.
Yo people, this is Squash Corner and I'm gonna teach you like my thought process on learning a new fighting game. I feel like the DNF Duel Beta is a perfect example because there's no training mode or no other mode to actually practice. You just have to hop on online. So yeah, we'll get started. The first thing I actually would do is go to your button list. There's usually light, medium, heavy, and special usually, but there's certain games that have like 3 punches, 3 kicks. There's grab, conversion, like let's just say hypothetically we don't know what that is. There's actually a block button, an awakening move, I'm assuming a super. So yeah, that actually gave us some info of how do we play the game. And then we'll play a match and then see if I could figure shit out. Okay, so I picked a character I generally will like how she looks. So you can pick whoever you want, and usually it's like the same thought process no matter what character you're using. Okay, so we looked at all buttons, so let's actually press what is what. So like, let me see. Don't even worry, just like test out your stuff now. So this looks like light, there's a crouching light, medium. It is gonna be hard to see what move is actually good. I could probably backstep. This is medium, heavy. It's fine if you're getting like bopped. It's just a part of it. Of course you have crouching normal, so light, medium, heavy. And then the other move is special. With our special we could look what everything looks like. So this game is weird where it's just one direction, but like in a traditional fighting game usually you could pinpoint what I usually do is like down forward. Does down forward do anything? If not, does down back do anything? If not, DP, as in like the Z motion, does that do anything? So you just keep pressing different types of things just to see what works. There's also command normals that are a thing. So something I like doing is like seeing if there's like a direction. So like for example, I'm pushing back punch, forward punch, diagonal punch. Same thing with your mediums. Just check if there's different properties of it. So like an example there was we looked at our heavy and I did a kick there, so there's like a diagonal kick that you could do. So usually also in fighting games too, I usually look for, well, what links together. So like a good example is like, for like anime fighting games, is usually like light, medium, heavy. There's certain games, like I think Street Fighter is like not light, medium, and heavy, it's like medium and like heavy, so it works together. So it's kind of like you could link things together just depending on that. Anime fighting games are weird too. Not weird, but like it's styly. So certain characters have a launcher, and then that's where you pretty much what you would want to look for. Of course, not all characters have that, but usually in a fighting game, in an anime fighting game specifically, I like looking if there's a launcher. So 1, 2, and then you could jump cancel. After you jump cancel, of course, you could do another light, medium, heavy. Just like, you know, just for like a basic bread and butter thing. So something that you could do as like a basic combo for anything is light, medium, heavy. Do your special. So like in this game, your special is just one button. But in a regular fighting game, it's probably like down forward or something. Or like, you know, it all depends. Sometimes it could be a charge motion where you hold back and forward. But like there's a bunch of different motions and stuff like that. So let's do light, medium, into special. And usually you could do super. So games are different. Right now, you pay attention to your meter, of course, and your health bar. And you see how there's a different bar there. Paying attention to these things is really important. So like, for example, the bar is like, look, if I kick her, her bar depletes, meaning it's a, you can't block forever. Pretty much there's a guard break system. I have 200 meter, meaning I have like, if it's full, of course it means like you have the most meter possible. So usually it means you could do a super some way. So remember we did like light, medium, special? Could I do super after it? Oh wait, it's L2, isn't it? Okay, hold up. L2? There we go. So I feel like that's like the general basis. Light, medium, heavy, special into, yeah, a super. And usually that's like a real thing. So I feel like that was like a good example demonstrating that. We don't know all the mechanics yet, but like when we looked at the button layout, we have like a conversion thing. Don't know what that is. And there's also a guard button. Knowing what types of things that the game gives you, like your options, always test it out and see what you could do with it. Or like, for example, since I don't know what conversion is, I look to see if my opponent does conversion. I pretty much mimic what he does. So like right now I'm kind of just testing it out, but like I don't think I'll figure it out. So any mechanic you don't get, yeah, just look to see if your opponent is actually doing it. We should also test out what's a good button. So you see how like this has no range? So saying what move is good usually comes out with like how much range it comes out. What makes a move good too is like, well, I would say a good poke is like, yeah, some good range, and could I confirm off of it? So you saw how like we did like light, medium, heavy, launcher, light, medium, heavy. That's like our basic combo. Can we do our good button into launcher and then combo the same thing? So like let's try that out. There we go. Light, medium, heavy. That's it. That's all you need to do. Of course, like, this is like not anything fancy, but this is just like for learning. It's like, I feel like this helps out a lot. So of course, keep testing out what move is a good button. Like, look at that. I pushed her away. Like, these ranged normals are pretty good. Like, yeah, because like this move does so much range, I could like, let's see. Yeah, you want to check if you could combo this into something. And usually heavy moves that land before the lights do more damage than confirming anything from a light. So like let's do like, let me see, heavy, launcher, boom, and that's like a good example. So now I could kind of poke her with like a pretty decent ranged move. So like look at that. So like I'm just gonna like space myself, get away from her range, of course, space it. Oh, let's see if we can do it. Boom, into combo. Cool, right? Something I like looking at is what is my good air? It's like moves in the air. Okay, like for example, what are my jumps? I got light, medium, heavy. So this looks good, like this one. And you could test out if things cross up or not. So like for example, I don't think my light crosses up. I don't think my kick crosses up. Oh wait, oh no, maybe it does. No, hold up. Look how sharp the angle is. It probably does. Look at that, that's a cross up. And then with cross-ups, you usually confirm after that into a combo. So, like, you know, like, jump in. Oh, crap. It's so hard to do it actually in a match. Okay, yeah. No, I screwed up. Jump in, boom, boom, combo, boom. This looks better, though. Like, this looks genuinely better. You want to know a good jump in? You want to know your cross-up so you could confirm off something, like, to make a combo out of that. And you want to know your anti-air. So, like, for example, usually DP motion is an uppercut, usually in most fighting games. So like for example, I'm going to try my DP out. The thing about this game too is you can't, I don't know why, but you can't do, there's no light, well in this game there's no light, medium, and heavy DPs like in a traditional fighting game. So it's like, yeah, like for the special move, that's what does it. Of course this game is special compared to like if you're learning like a more, I guess like more traditional fighting game. Or I feel like even anime fighting games usually have inputs. Like this is just a special case. But now we know our DP, so that's going to be our anti-air. If we have an uppercut, also it's pretty good to look at your normals to see what's an anti-air. This looks like an anti-air, but like it looks so, like the angle looks so specific that you might not want to use that. Okay, so we have buttons we could confirm off. We have an anti-air, and we have jump-ins now. Okay, there, and we have a basic combo, so this is all going good. I would say probably, so like, yeah, pay attention to, of course, when your opponent's jumping to get that potential anti-air out. There we go, that was a perfect example. There we go, and that worked. Last thing I guess I want to cover, really quick, is block strings. For block strings, what you want to do is if somebody's blocking your move, of course you want to open them up, or you want to be safe. So if you do a move, or for example, if you do light, medium, heavy, and your opponent could hit you, there's an indicator that says punish. So your job is to make her block. Try doing light, medium, heavy, or just do any type of like consecutive amount of moves. And then if your opponent doesn't punish it, then you should continue doing that block string. So like 1, 2, like she doesn't block. 1, 2, 3. I'm blocking. Okay, she was a little slow on that. Come on. I want her to block. Please block. Please. Please block. Okay, wait. We learned jump-ins, remember? Okay, no. Get her blocking. Okay, there we go. Block? You know what? That wasn't that punishable, but I don't know if she could do her light, but like pretty much... Okay, so since we don't have a training mode, we can't check if this is safe or not. But this is a good general idea of, hey, if your opponent's not punishing you, just continue doing that block string. If they find a way to punish you, try to do a different ender of the block string to see if that's the move that you should do for them not to punish you. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, right now we're going to go a whole round and do what we have learned, like all of it together. So block strings, anti-airs, jump-ins, all that stuff. and basic combo. So I remember I said easy button, well, like big button. So like let's see if we could get that into 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's fine. I remember special. We could do heavy into special. So oops, got her. Let's do our big button. Oops. Try to find an opening. Special. Oops. I think that combos, but I just failed. So this is boom, boom, boom. That's our heavies. Ugh. Okay, let's do a jump in. Damn, that we fucked up, but that should have been a block string. Of course, this match is not the prettiest thing ever, but just figuring out basic stuff. Oh, into special, that's fine. Okay, let's do a jump in right now. There we go. Jump in into combo. Let's do our big buttons. To space. Okay, remember to block. Remember to block. Oh, she caught me there. There's a gap there. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I pressed the button. I'm an idiot. But that was a good example, in my opinion, of like what we could do. Here, we'll finish the match, I guess. Ow. Of course, you don't want to get in the opponent's range into that. Let's do the launcher one. 1, 2, 3. Do a jump in. Oh. Come on, I gotta do a jump in for an example. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's do block string. Okay, that worked. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, that was a punish. So the down heavies, you don't want to end off like that, or you will get punished. So we have to mix it up. Like, how about this one? Oh, she didn't get a punish there, so maybe we'll start doing that. Do launcher, do that. Oh, remember we have grabs too. Like, she did a conversion, but I don't think that's enough info for me to know what that actually does. All right, let's close it off with everything we learned. Come on, big button. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's do our jump in. Okay, well, I fucked up, but that was not bad. Oh yeah, I forgot. We said this jump in. 1, 2. Oops. Well, that needs work. Ow. 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 Oh yeah, we have DP. No, never mind. It didn't come out. 1, 2, 3. Special. Jump in. 1, 2, 3. Special. 1, 2, 3. Special. Whoa, that was a perfect example. There we go. Okay, hopefully that helps you. And yeah, so let's just say too. No, that's pretty much that was a perfect ender, honestly. So yeah, I'll leave it as that. Hopefully this helps you and this video finds you well. I bid thee adieu.